Welcome back, everybody. It's episode 8 time. Going to go on from where we were before, where we met up with the golden blood dragons. That's right, the blood dragons. We're hanging out in that base. We've done a little bit of exploring nearby and got, shot at because people don't really like us at the moment. So, because we're hanging out with the outlaws. Yeah! Space pirates. Alright. So we're going to do some missions, rack up some money, so that we'll be considered cool enough to continue playing the game, which is how the game works. So what are we going to do? We didn't really find any good trade runs, did we? Can't really get back to Kyushu, I don't think. That's our problem, hey? All these Red Hessians, Liberty Corsairs, Ronley, Kusari, Naval Forces, yeah. See, all those guys that are big deals, they're not happy with us, see, so... Bounty Hunters aren't mad at us, but that's not necessarily a good thing. GC's okay, Farmers Alliance, Hogshire Outcast Owners, Blood Dragons are cool with us, but everybody else sort of not so much. So we need to get like 1 million, 1.2 build to get up to where we need to be, so... Gonna have to trade some stuff. We need to trade it somewhere where we're not going to get shot at. So Freeport 6 looks like a good idea. 109 bucks for them. So can we get back to Freeport 6? Freeport 6 where? Tower 29. I think we can get to Tower 29, can't we? Tower 29. So we got to go from here to Kasari. Now, Freelancer used to have a cool little mapping app. Okay, I have somewhere in my pile of software from forever ago, I have a collection of software that I kept because back when I was a kid, you needed to download software and hold on to it if you wanted to get to it in any reasonable amount of time, because I had dial-up. Some people won't be familiar with that these days, but people that are, in their 30s or so should remember dial-up, unless they were one of those lucky people that grew up in a city with high-speed internet, but not everybody did. So, somewhere in here, but Nexus. Lance's Reactor. Lance's Reactor, that's what I want. Thought that site shut down. They're still here. Dead set. Wow. Well, I honestly can't fault any of that stuff. Alright, now we can get to stuff. Oh, you need Flash Player 8. Anyway, okay. I'm not going to worry about that. Archive. Don't need to do any of that stuff. Downloads. Hopefully there's still downloads here. Ship pack. See, plenty of ways you can get the stuff you want. It's manual, global server workaround, Freelancer demo. Freelancer GPS, what the heck? Don't know what that is. Must have been put up by someone for some reason. Ah, cool. All the old Lance's Reactor stuff. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of stuff in here now. Yes, can I search through these things? So the problem is there's so much stuff, there's so many little bits and pieces that are around for this. Oh, here we go. Was it Lancer thing? Yeah, Lancer thing. Woo! Sell prices. Guy wrote a tiny little... I wonder if Mad Pommy's still making his freelance help. The Lancer thing was the tool I used to use for this stuff. It had a map, see, that shows you all the original bases and stuff and what their sections are. So, Tower 23, Kyushu, we're in Kaido, Chugoku. Okay, so Sigma 13, Toko, Honshu, and Hokkaido. So we could jump to Hokkaido. Yes, this is how we used to find stuff. There was a bloke that made this little tool that pulled all of the... I don't know how he got all this information. I don't know if he compiled it or if he got it all from other bits and pieces. Let's check out his README. So this was from Mad Pommy. He made a Pete, aka Mad Pommy. Yeah, so it gave you data for all the ships you could pilot. It gave you a map on how things connected, which is very good. Scales are as close as he could get them. Note that the maps do not accurately show the data positions of objects. So he's tried to emulate the positions as shown in the Freelancer maps. And that's true. Multiple times if you're looking at his maps first, the Freelancer map in the game, you have to overshoot things to get them to work. Now, of course, this is from the original Freelancer that he's got this done. So it's not like it's 100% for the game we're playing. But at this point, it's probably still good. Well, some of it's probably still good. So thanks, Mad Pommy. Your stuff is still working 20 years later, which is not a bad innings, mate. Not a bad innings. I wonder if he's still around. Wow. Well, at least it's recognised by some people. That's from 2011. That was posted. Someone's posted a copy of Lancer thing. .82 mega multi-selector map. Multi-sector map. Is this what we want? Maybe we want a giant sector map. Oh, my dearest Nexon. Yeah, see, nerds. Spoiler alerts for people that don't want to see all of this yet. So this is just a map. It's literally just a PDF. Okay. Yeah, Lancer thing never wasn't able to read like updated files or anything. Ah, well, look, we got Lancer thing. We can use some of Lancer thing to show us stuff. So Chikoku, and we want to go to Kaido. So that puts us there. There's 3 secrets. Level 7s. There's James Morrell. There's 10 gate lane parts. Okay, cool. What's this? Battleship Masamoto. Faction Naval Forces won't be able to dock there. Chikoku Gate Constructions. DSE won't be able to do anything there. Okay, good. So we got sell prices here. So alien artifacts are low. So we need to go through here to Hokkaido. And then we need to go from Hokkaido to Kyushu. But see, the problem is gotta get Tower 29. So Kyushu and then Tower 29. So there isn't a direct jump from there. Tower 37. Tower 23, Hokkaido. New Tokyo, Shikoku. So we could fly from there to Tori. Sun cannons. Some of these are just, picking up stuff if you went through. Alright, so we go from there to Tower 23. And from Tower 23 to Tower 29. Kelly base. Kelly base is Outcast, so we can go to the Outcast Kelly base. This guy sell anything that's worth anything? Kelly base? It's a decent sized tripling. You have to be careful flying through planet space with this stuff though, so. Alright. Need to go to Kaido. Set waypoint there. Back. Need to go to Kyushu, so B7 basically. Although we want to go to B3 first. B3 somewheres. B7 down here somewheres. Right. That'll give us a start. Let's see how far we get before we get blown up.
Freelancer Omicron 1-8. This is Kyoto. You are cleared for launch. Good flying.
Go to.
Dragon's Black 17-1. This is Kyoto. You are cleared.
So we're firmly in the criminal underworld now. If we don't start fights with anybody, we should be able to go through most places without really getting shot at, because about the only people out here are bounty hunters and other criminal factions, as the government likes to call them. So, all the governments like to call them, I should say.
Keep it icy, man. I don't want to end up a corpse before my time because you were daydreaming.
Anomaly detected.
Oh,
Dock. Access granted.
let's dock. See what we get.
Preparing to engage.
I think I just heard someone preparing to engage. That's probably not a good start.
Watch yourselves, boys. We're headed to Michikobu system.
Okay.
Go to.
Well, look, we can see these already. Look at that. So I'm not stopping at these ships for any reason. I'm just stopping at them because they are little Easter eggs that are in the game. Little ships that were just stuck places. Just things for you to find if you really explored the place, which was cool.
Track failure.
Yep, a couple of scramblers. See what I mean about how far off it is?
Tractor failure.
You can't, well, probably not tractoring in certain things that are dropping from these guys, but that's fine.
Gotta be an easier way to make a living.
So these guys respawn their health after a while.
Target out of range. Tractor failure. Target out of range.
That's spawned a fair way off. So yeah, so these other things are being picked up by other people, see? Those are the ships in the area that are scanning for them and getting rid of them as you go. Guessing this is not mineable, this area? No. Alright. Let's get rid of waypoint 2. And for waypoint 3.
Go to.
So we can get to our next jump location.
Danger. Radiation damage detected.
Oh yeah, the cool thing about radiation damage in this game is certain places are more radioactive than others, and it will damage your hull through your shields, you know. So you can be chewing on both ends of the stick. Oh, interesting. You go faster when you get out of the nebula. I wonder if that's new for this, or I never noticed in the original game. So that's a base. Probably not a friendly base, but it's a base.
Warning. Sensor efficiency reduced.
GCs, okay, cool. Not attacking me yet.
Incoming light fighter. Trader, this is Inu. You are now in range. Identify yourself. This is GC Gold 12.
Inu Depot.
Transmission acknowledged. Stand by. Pattern is full. You will be cleared to proceed when it's free. Yeah, they're just too tough.
It's here, I wonder. Doo-doo. Yeah, see, I've picked up some radiation damage on the ship, so... Yep, everything that was outside has been damaged. That
Repair
happens.
complete.
It will actually, like, take weapons off your ship over time, too, if you're not careful with it, so... Disinfector, I can't use that. .26 neutron based. Yeah, none of these are going to work on my current ship. Now I can keep carrying them, so I might just do that for a while. Get you more countermeasure fleets though.
Loaded into cargo hold.
Could get new track to be. Nah, we'll just flog them off, I think. We can always buy more later. These aren't special weapons or anything, they're just normal weapons you can buy in the game, so.
Hope you are fine today, sir. May I interest you in a drink?
I'm not thirsty. Actually, I heard you're a man who knows things.
Are you not a stranger here?
Sure.
Your reputation is damaged. I can discreetly repair it as a service.
All right, I'm listening. Not for me. Better find someone else.
Don't want to dip with my rep at the moment.
Hey man, what you need?
Have anything for me?
You're new here, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm pretty sure I have what you're looking for, Mr...
Trent's the name.
Oh, well, I work for the Golden Chrysanthemums. We run this place. Card? It's pretty dry around here. Why don't you come back later? What's up? Can I help you with something?
Bounty hunters.
You're new here.
Do we reveal anything else in our nice little map? Nope, but we got the jump hole we were looking for. Yeah. Get out of there, we're going to come out somewhere here. We need to get that Tower 23 jump hole. What do you think we can take the trade lane to get to Tower 29? I'm not going to get the dock or battleship Nagumo, but the trade lane should work. Let's try and see what happens, hey?
Freelancer Omicron 1-8. This is Inu. Everything's a go for launch. Good flying.
Go to.
GC Yellow 18-1. This is Inu. You are cleared for launch. Good luck out.
It's a very weird pattern. Oh, it's more cloud. That's what it is.
Anomaly detected. Dock in use. Enter queue.
Oh, who's using the dock before me? Boo. Come on, it's a jump hole.
Dock
Maybe if you go
access
into a jump hole at the
granted.
same time as another ship, you get compressed into one ship or something. Who knows? Alright. So we're back in Kyushu. Okay, cool. Need to get to Tower 29, so let's go to here.
Hey, don't fall asleep on me. I'm
Go
here to
to.
get us killed.
It's a very long way to go to sell this stuff. Now, the only problem with flying back into this kind of space is that if the cops see me with a bunch of this stuff, they're going to be like, "Hey!" They won't be very impressed. But if that battleship will let us dock, cash money. If they don't, we could probably flog it at Tower 23. Pretty sure I can survive long enough to not get murdered. Ah, yes, see, the gate system does not like me. Now, that's not a problem, because it should still let me dock, but I'm pretty sure the battleship won't let me dock, so...
Dock.
See, this thing's angry, but it's like, no, damn you. Because they're owned by the cops, you know. Yeah, no normal people are friendly to me around here. I'm a criminal. Criminal. At least as far as these guys are concerned. I mean, really, I'm a freedom fighter, but, you know, one man's freedom fighter is another man's criminal, so... Alright, let's see if we can get over there. We get wasted. Yeah, oh. Spaceship recently exploded here. You'll never take me alive! Never! Yep, shield's taken it. It's probably good.
Dock access granted.
I knew I was having a fight there before, but something exploded. I actually don't even know if Freeport 6 would be friendly. Alright, let's go see if we can dock with Battleship real quick. Alright, take a wild stab at no since he's busy shooting at us.
Dock access granted.
Holy Jesus, it's gonna let us do it. I mean, it might shoot us dead while we're doing it, but... because everybody's shooting at me. And I've taken the longest way to get into the battleship possible. Because of course it is. These are the kind of dates you should take on when you're an awesome... Okay. Literally can't believe that let me dock. But that's fine, let's sell half our stuff. It's something ridiculous. Awesome. Now, what can we take to Freeport 6 that's going to make us some money? Pharmaceuticals aren't worth anything out there. Okay, so I literally can't believe this thing just let us do that, but we have to, and we can still buy stuff here, which is even crazier. Normally they don't let you buy squat. No, I might not be able to. Yeah, it must be on friendly terms to purchase this. That's what I thought. Good books. No, I don't think so.
Good day, sir. So, what may I get for you?
Another time. Right now, I'd like to know what's going on here.
It's your first time here, isn't it?
You bet.
Yeah, you just told me to get stuffed. Yep, no jobs. Nobody likes me here. Now that's a problem, because I gotta leave with very low shield batteries, but we'll just have to do what we can.
Battleship Nagumo, you are cleared for launch. Good luck out there.
Contact in range. Webs are hot.
Bandit in my sight.
Everybody's shooting me in the butt. Everybody's shooting me in the butt. Oh no, that spaceship shooting at me. I'm gonna have to blow that up.
Dock access granted.
Oh, ghost ship, we're on fire. Jeez, I've been getting hammered on the other side. We might have a problem, gents. And ladies. Oh.
I'm engaging Freelancer Omicron 1.
Ow. Yeah, that hurt. Okay.
Dock access granted.
Yeet. Okay, so nobody likes me here, okay? Right, Freeport 6 might not even like me. Oh, that's a lot of bullets. That's a lot of bullets. I know they're not bullets, they're like pulses of energy or whatever, but that's a lot of them.
Dock. Access granted.
Oh, okay, Freeport 6 is the least neutral. It jumped, the trade lanes aren't, but that is okay.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 2.
We'll just take that as it goes, I suppose.
I've got a target.
Alright, I'm just going to hang out here for a sec. I'll be right back.
Repair.
Okay, back. Make our sail. Awesome. Food rations. Kelly Base Tower 23. Now, can I get to Tower 23 from here? Can. I'd fly all the other way over the side of the system. All the way over the other side of the system. But I can do that. The outcasts don't hate me now, so maybe I can get to Tower 33. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a food run to Kelly Base. Which isn't a huge improvement, but then can we buy drugs at Kelly Base? I think we can. They're not selling drugs. It's a bummer. Tower 23, we're in Tower 29, Tower 31, we go Tower 37, so we go Tower 23, we can jump to Tower 37. The edge worlds are mostly Omicron Alpha. That's where we need to go. We can get our cheap cardamine there and ship it back to here, which is not terrible, but we'll still be a flying target. So, you gotta spend money to make money, so.
Loaded into cargo hold. Loaded into cargo hold.
Freelancer Omicron 1-8. This is Freeport 6. You are cleared for launch. Good flying.
The end of the line. Thanks for the help. This is Zoners, Flight 18-18 at Freeport 6. I want to dock.
Well, the zoners aren't mad at us, so I'll take that. Let's take some food rations to Kelly Base and see if we can get to the edge worlds.
Objective reached.
wiggly around the sky so we take less hits. Getting a lot of hits. Ow, 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 ow,
Dock access granted.
ow. Woo!
Shield failed.
Ow! My butt. Let the shield restore itself naturally.
Shield restored. Objective reached. Round 2. Incoming missile.
Dang it.
Incoming missile.
Contact in range. Moving to attack.
I'm trying to start more fights if I can help it.
Got him in sight. Closing.
Incoming missile.
Great.
Got visual. Weapons are high.
Shield failed.
Alright. I have to turn and fight.
Shield restored.
Have bogey in my sights. Got visual. Weapons are high. Got him in sight. Closing.
Oh, come on.
Have bogey in my sights. Got visual. Weapons are high.
Incoming missile.
Homing in on bandit.
Not that I can really out-dodge those cruise missiles, but maybe they don't carry a lot of them. Or maybe they'll just let me go outside their range. Oh, oh. Those cruise disruptors.
Taking the shot.
Incoming missile.
Taking the shot. Moving to attack position. Bogey in sight.
I know I'm just flying around, I won't be able to really dodge it. See?
Incoming missile.
Taking a shot.
Bogey taking fire.
I've got a visual on hostile target. Lining him up.
Have bogey in my sights.
Incoming missile.
I mean, I can just turbo the whole way there. Not as much fun, but you can do it.
Danger. Volatile gases detected.
Oh, hopefully that'll slow him down a bit.
Homing in on Bandit.
No, they're still coming. Haven't learned their lesson.
I am engaging Freelancer Omicron 1.
We're a lot further back now, though. Maybe we can get away. So I know 4K is further away than their cruise disruptors can possibly reach. Okay, they appear to have given up. Although at least they're not trying very hard. Okay, good. Still, that's annoying, so we should probably try and avoid that in the future. Maybe if we get out of the trade lane early and just fly across open space. Probably be a better bet.
Anomaly detected.
I know, there's an anomaly.
Dock.
I've been acquired.
He's got me under fire. I've got a visual on hostile target, lining him up.
Go to.
I picked up some fool on my six.
Incoming order.
Dock.
Understood. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 2. Team-1. This is Kali. You are cleared for launch. Good flying.
All right.
This is Kali. To Order World Heavy Fighter Trader, identify yourself. This is Outcast.
Such a huge distance away when it just wants to leave me there.
Repair complete. Loaded into cargo hold. Loaded into cargo hold. Loaded into cargo hold.
Light arms are 350 a unit here. And they apparently sell at Planet Malta. Well, sidearms. Sell at Planet Malta. Where were they? For 1400. We're at Cali base, aren't we? CC 560. Doesn't sell them though. We're gonna have to travel there and see. Hopefully we don't make a loss on this. We're gonna need to find our Tower 37 jump on them, aren't we? Tower 37, it's in E2. Yeah, see, some things have changed here. These guys aren't selling cardamom anymore. C7. These guys still selling trade? Are these guys selling trade lane parts before? No. Oh, let's see if we can make a profit selling light arms to the outcasts.
Freelancer Omicron 1-8. This is Kali. Everything's a go for launch. Good luck out there.
I think I need to go towards that base. Possibly that jump hole. It's always a bit of a risk setting up a cell run. There didn't seem to be anything really good at the other places. And I would like to get some serious bank put away so I can get a decent, very heavy fighter and get some decent weaponry on it before we go too much further into the game, because if I remember correctly, this is one of the last points where you've got downtime, and then it's just an ongoing series of missions to tell the rest of the story. Tower 37, right, good. Now where's that base I spotted before over here? Java Station apparently aren't hostile. That's probably a good thing. Well, they are shooting at somebody. Okay, so they don't like the outcast, but they're not mad at me. I'll take it.
Dock access granted.
I have one in my sight. Take it.
Double that money on VIPs. How many VIPs I can fit in here?
Freelancer Omicron 1-8. This is Java. You are cleared for launch. Good luck out there. Taking the shot.
Alright, let's go to Tower 37, jump to Omicron Alpha and see what we can do there.
Have one in my sights. Taking the shot. No more bandits. Enemy on my 6.
It's going to be another one of those long episodes where it's just, you know, doing stuff in the game.
Dock.
Alright, don't be shooting at me. No. IMG. Outcasts. Okay. There's an asteroid miner over there that doesn't want to hang out with me, but that's fine. Can't dock with him anyways, and he's apparently moving off by a little bit. Or just mining asteroids. That's fine, we'll leave him alone. I don't think we want to fight him.
I'm taking fire here.
Go to.
Oh, they fixed up the gas mining, guys. Look at that. So cool. You want to see what the Barassa's got to pick up? Okay, what did we pick up from that? Flashpoint turrets. Not really worth it, is it? No, that's okay.
Go to.
Let's hope Falkland base isn't too hostile. Although it's not hostile from here. We're going to fly to the other side of the system to get to Omicron Alpha, so we might as well hit these bases in the way and see if we can establish a better trading route.
Anomaly detected.
Hey, don't fall asleep on me. Out here you'll get us killed.
That was an invisible rock, okay, interesting. Well, it wasn't an invisible rock, but it was a non-solid object.
Incoming Border World Heavy Fighter Patrol. This is Falkland.
Dock. Access granted.
I'm engaging Outcast Blue 8.
Okay, none of these guys are mad at me, I'll take that.
Yellow 8.
Can't complain about not being attacked.
I've got a firefight on my hands.
Even cheaper. Boron? Worth buying and selling anywhere, is there? Plenty of VIPs. It's not terrible, is it?
Freelancer Omicron.
Alright, so we're gonna go now. We're gonna go F Calibre. No, hang on. We're in Tower 37. Just been at Falkland base. Freeport 10's up here. Now Omicron Alpha jump off. So we want to go to F4 and then E3. Alright.
Clear out. Dash 8. This is Falkland. Everything's go for launch. Good journey. Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Please proceed to
F4.
Go to.
And it is going to fly us really close to the sun, which we don't actually want to do because it's a binary star system, and binary stars are usually pretty freaking active. So we're just going to go this way a bit so we don't accidentally drive ourselves to the sun's chronosphere and get incinerated. Because I know I've got shields and stuff, but I'm a teeny tiny ship and the suns are very white and very angry. And very white, angry suns are not good for you and your spaceship. Remember, the hotter a sun is, the worse it is for you, okay? Because you are made of things that burn. Oh, look, Freeport 10. That's where we want to go anyways. Unknown station, Freeport... Well, we know which station. It's going to be Freeport 10. Whoa, we do go faster. We get out of those clouds. Cool. Freeport 10 is thankfully not hostile, which I'll take. Can't be much of a Freeport if it's hostile to lots of people, so...
Scanner shows no bandits. Preparing to take on
Dock. Access granted.
Well, they're growing their own crops here, isn't that nice?
moving to attack a target.
Are we docking or are we standing there? We are docking, okay.
Team, I need help.
Wasn't quite sure. Alright. Was that a doubling I just saw? 450 Falkland base to 900 here. Alright, well, let's go to Omicron Alpha. If we can't find anything better, we'll come back.
Freelancer Omicron
That seems like a
1,
relatively good deal. At least we
this is
double our money
Freeport
each
10.
time.
You are cleared for launch. Good journey.
Doesn't look like there's anything we can trade back the other way, but it's not a terribly long flight either. Okay.
Thanks for the help. This is Zoners Black 19-19 at Freeport 10, giving to dock. Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Please proceed to
Objective
dock.
reached.
Alright. Going for that jump hole. Now, in the original game, I think you only ran into nomads if you encountered them. Spoiler alert, I think you only ran into nomads if you encountered them
Reduce.
inside Omicron Alpha near the unknown jump hole that you go through. So let's not just go to that jump hole.
Node detected. Dock.
And yes, this is how I used to trade drugs back in the day when I played this game when I was much younger. Get a cargo ship, load up on drugs from here, fly all the way back to New York as fast as possible through all the jump holes possible, and then BAM! Lots of people are shooting. None of them are shooting at me. I love it. It's my favourite way to be. Now, I think what we're looking for is over there, Planet Malta. That's where we want to go.
Lining up hostile. Fire! I've got a fire!
We're all clear. No more enemies.
Medium green stuff. Huh. Wouldn't it be weird to have a green sun? I suppose that'd change how we perceive colour on our planet too, wouldn't it, I suppose?
Please proceed to land.
Everything be green tinged.
This is Planet Malta.
Maybe we'd consider that white if that's what we'd grown up with, if everything was green. Maybe we wouldn't even notice, who knows? I'm sure someone knows, there's probably some very smart scientists that thought about it, but I don't know, because I'm not a very smart scientist. Sabre? Foxhound? Oh dear. Pink eagle. Wow. The pink eagle gives me a lot more armor and class 10 weapons. I don't know if I'm a fan of pink. I mean, but if you want a pink ship, you know, pink ship. 2 turret mounts. It is an actual bomber, isn't it? We could even afford to buy one of those. Light arms are not worth it out here. See, these guys used to sell cardamine too, and they don't now. This used to be the base for selling cardamine. I think we go back to Tower 37, don't we? Oh, one of a more advanced pilot, i.e. when you get a bigger ship. So, alright, well let's take some water. I think we might do that VIP run that we found. That might be our best option. So let's take some water back to Falkland Base, which won't net us much profit, but it will get us some profit, and then we might run those VIPs. We fit 550 of them and double our money at the same time. That won't be a terrible earner.
Freelancer Omicron 1-8. This is Planet Malta. Planetary exit was a success. Good journey. Your request to land is granted. Please proceed to land.
250,000 a run. It's not terrible.
This is Outcast. Yellow 14-14 to Planet Malta. I need to land.
Roger that. Your request to land is granted. Please proceed to land. Outcast 2012.
This ship out here is a leftover colony ship, I think. Can't remember if there's anything out here. I just want to fly out and see it. The Hispania, yes. This is a colony ship that didn't quite make it. I think it broke up in transit, made its own little debris field.
Retreat. They've got too much going for them.
Scanning cargo.
Oh, bounced off it.
Attention all wingmen. This is Outcast. Flight 16-3. So how are you holding up over there?
This is Flight 16-2. Ship's fine.
Alright. Back to Tower 37, we'll do that run between the bases. I think is probably our best bet. Especially since there's nothing worth buying out here anymore. Which is a bit shit.
Detected. Access granted.
But that's okay, you can't have everything.
Go to.
I've got one of them on my tail. I'm taking on outcasts, yellow 19.
How close can I fly to these stars before I trigger something? Or just randomly explode? Oh, there we go. That close. So you see the ship automatically detects that you're about to blow up.
Hey, don't fall asleep on me. Out here you'll get us killed.
Gravity zone. No, that'd be the. It's a buoy marking the edge of the sun where your engines can't compete, I guess.
Warning.
Well, it's not me.
Reduce. Dock. Access granted.
Okay, let's dock. Get some of them VIPs and sell them in system. Won't be much, but it'll be more than we'll be getting before.
Preparing to take on high.
Yeah, 275 VIPs. It's not as many as I was hoping. Well, still doubling our money though.
Repair complete.
Freelancer Omicron 1-8. This is Falkland. You are cleared for launch. Good journey.
Go to.
So 275 by 450 profit is 123,000 each time. That's 10 laps. Ew. Oh well. When we get through all this and when we get through the story and hopefully we neutralise our thing. I have to go back to Leeds and do that $1 million run. That was really good. We get many millions of dollars and buy ourselves a battle station. Like the Death Star. But, you know, in this game. So, I don't know what a battle station will be in this game. We'll have to look, won't we, and find out.
Dock.
Roger that. Your request to dock is granted. Please proceed to dock 3. This is Zoners, Silver 1, submitting data. Transmission received, Zoners, Silver 1. What is your destination? Our trade convoys out of Omicron Alpha. We're slated to pick up engine components from Freeport 10.
sell our VIPs. You'd be like, yay, thanks for taking us across this system. Make a bit of money. Oh, look, there we go. Engine components back the other way. There we go. There's our run. It's not super profitable, but it's in both directions, so that's fine.
Freelancer Omicron 1-8. This is Freeport 10. Everything's go for launch. Good journey.
The hell is that?
Scanning cargo.
All right, this is our stop. Thank you for your help.
Where'd you get one of those from?
Bounty Hunters Blue 10-10 at Freeport 10. I need to dock.
Acknowledged. Your
Go
request to
to
dock is
The Falkland base?
received to dock 1.
Yes, the life of a trader, ladies and gentlemen. A lot less flying around shooting things, but that's because it's a lot friggin' easier to do this than it is to fly around and shoot things. Again, that's because I'm in a big dromedary, you know. And I'm now in an area where this thing's really getting to the underpowered side of things, so... Oh, excuse me.
Preparing to engage Southcast Red 16.
So that's why it's important to take those opportunities to drop in on each base as you go past and pick up the information so you can trade later.
Area clear.
Because again, almost always easier to trade than it is to do
Reduce.
you know, missions. Although, especially because a lot of the missions in the base game really didn't pay much. They pay a lot better in this, but still, I can make more money doing this in a few minutes than I can flying back and forth and shooting everything, even with the massively long docking seats, you know.
Dock.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Please proceed to
Proceed
dock
to dock.
2.
2. Dock 2.
Incoming cargo. This is IMG Queen 10-10 to Falk.
Alright. Sell these engine components they need for some reason. Yeah, 246,000 there. Yes, it won't take us long to build up what we need. Look, we're nearly there already, see?
Freelancer Omicron 1-8. This is Falkland. You are cleared for launch. Good journey.
Sit so close enough to each other we can just keep going to him and working out very neatly.
This is Falkland to Heavy Fighter Patrol. Please identify yourself. This is IMG Gold 13. We're sending the data now. We've received your transmission, IMG Gold 13. What is your destination?
Here we go. So apparently, Kusari is based on the Shogun Shogunate era in Japan. I don't know what the Shogunate era is, so let's go and look that up while we're waiting to land.
Dock.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Please proceed to dock 3.
I'm ready to take these guys on. Engage.
Incoming Border World Heavy
So, the last Japan, and I'm probably going to butcher a bunch of names here, but yeah, we'll save that for after I sell this, so I'm paying attention to what I'm reading, even if I'm pronouncing it terribly. Master level 16. Now it's like, oh no, go back here. Nah, I don't want to do that.
Mr. Trent, I have new information about the Proteus Tome and Governor Takagi. It is imperative that you return to Kyoto as soon as possible.
Go to.
So we've got new information about the Proteus Tome. Personally, I say we run this a couple more times, get some serious money up, and then I reckon we go and buy a new ship. Because we got 5 mil now. It's a paralyzer missile. Jesus, that's a shield damage. Yes, so apparently,
Warning. Sensor efficiency reduced.
over the course of the late 16th century, Japan was reunified under the leadership of prominent... I'm going to pronounce a lot of these wrong, I'm sorry, I'm not very good at my Japanese. Daimyo Oda Nobunaga and his successor Toyotomi Hideyoshi. After Toyotomi's death in 1958, no. His death in 1598, Tokugawa Ieyasu became a power and was appointed shogun by the emperor. The Tokugawa shogunate, which governed from Edo, modern Tokyo, presided over the prosperous and peaceful era known as the Edo period from 1600 to 1868. The Tokugawa shogunate imposed a strict class system on Japanese society and cut off almost all contact with the outside world. So that seems to be the time period that they're basing the classing system in, which Junie mentioned last time, that her friend only had a certain amount of access because he had a certain position in society and gave him power, but it also limited him. So that must be what they were talking about. So a little bit of Earth history leaking through there. Apparently...
Freelancer Omicron 1.
Okay, good. We're not going to get told every time we launch.
Everything's go for launch. Good journey.
Go to.
Nope. Right. So Portugal and Japan came into contact in 1543 when the Portuguese became the first Europeans to reach Japan by landing in the southern archipelago. They had a significant impact on Japan, even in this initial limited interaction, introducing firearms to Japanese warfare. The American Perry expedition in 1853-54 more completely ended Japan's seclusion and contributed to the fall of the shogunate and the return of power to the emperor during the Boshin War in 1868. The new national leadership of the following Meiji period, period transformed the isolated feudal island country into an empire that closely followed Western models and became a great power. So there you go. Last shogunate was in the 17th century. 17th? 19th? No. Yeah, 17th century, 1868. So, learn something new every day. Yeah, that was from Wikipedia too. I don't claim to be an expert on Japanese culture and history. I just was reading about it on the game, thought I'd go and look it up. Look up what it meant. Try and find out some information so we could all learn something new today. Because that's cool.
This is Report 10 to Border World Freighter Patrol. Transmit your ID code and designation.
This is Zoners, Green 15. Sending the data now.
We've received your
Freelancer Omicron 1.
Really wish you could skip this part. This really is chewing up our time.
Everything's go for launch. Good luck out there.
Go to
Right, gonna get a quick drink refill. We're going to the base. I'll be back.
A bay full of electronics should bring in a ripe payday.
warning. Sensor efficiency reduced.
This is IMG. Man, it has me in lock. Got a hostile on my 6. Like it.
Picked up an uninvited guest.
No bandits. I'm engaging Outcast Gold 15.
He's got me under fire.
I've got a visual. All right, this is our stop. Thanks for your help. Look alive. We don't want to get caught off guard.
Dock.
Acknowledged. Please stand by. We're full at the moment. You will be cleared to proceed when it's free. Freelancer Omicron 1-8. You are now cleared to dock. IMG Silver 16-2. You are now cleared to dock.
Apologies about that. Got up to go to get a drink, and then my body was like, hang on, you need to go somewhere else. So we had to do that.
Freelancer Omicron 1-8. This is Falkland. You are cleared for launch. Good journey. We have 3 more waypoints to go.
Go to
This is Falkland, the cargo transport convoy. Please identify yourself. This is IMG Silver 8. We're sending the data now. Transmission received. IMG Silver 8. What is your destination?
The 2 stars are a high radiation gravity zone. I would expect that, yes.
request to dock is granted. Please proceed to dock 3.
Oh, cancelled. My bad.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Please proceed to dock
Gotta
3.
be more careful.
Area clear. No bandits in sight. I have enemy target in my sights.
This one.
Have one in my sights. Taking the shot.
Should we go keep going with the story now? So where are we meant to go for our story? We need to go back to... No, personal log, that's what we want. Kyoto base. Anything Kyoto wants here? Nope. Apparently worth $900 a Kyoto as well. What ships was Kyoto base selling? Swashbuckler and the Hawk. We definitely can't afford a dreadnought. Let's double check what the Swashbuckler was. This is not what I want. Freighter. Cargo capacity of 250. Not really that good, really, is it? Turret 6. So I'm just a little bit concerned about giving up our transport capability, but I suppose if we got a level 10 ship now, we should be able to carry that through to the end of the game. We should have enough money to deal with it. Yeah, let's go back to Omicron Alpha and pick one of those. Very nice. And do we want to pick the pink one? Yes, of course we want to pick the pink one. Let's get the pink spaceship, because I've never had a pink spaceship on this before, so we might as well do that.
Freelancer Omicron 1-8.
And then we'll have a
This is
pink
Report
spaceship.
10. Everything's go for launch. Good journey.
Probably regret that after 10 minutes, because I'll be sick of looking at pink, but hey, whatever. So I'm not flying very far to get there.
Warning, sensor efficiency reduced.
Hey, don't fall asleep on me. Out here you'll get us killed.
Anomaly detected. Dock access granted.
That's still a cool looking animation. Ooh. There's a way to get back there. Maybe we'll take that. Let's go upgrade ourselves a ship first, hey? Get a level 10 fighter. Plenty of hull. Plenty of guns. Plenty of energy.
Retreat. I don't like the idea of being mowed down.
Dock.
Acknowledged.
Dock
Your request to
access
land is granted. Please proceed to land.
Scanning cargo.
This is Outcast Green 16-16 to Planet Malta. I want to land.
Alright. We don't want the Foxhound. I know it's got more ammo, but it's only got 2 turrets, and we're not a bomber, so. Saber's got more hull for the same price, though. Okay, I'm going to take more hull. Let's get the Saber, come on. Give us a cheap scanner again. Didn't get really much more shield, did we? Look. Protector HF shield. Prometheus. Put down to 515. We got paralyzed, we might as well use them for a bit. Hey, we can always sell them later.
Ship purchase complete.
Complete. Right, let's get some equipment, see if we want to change anything else. What we got here?
Mounted.
Gloom mine.
Mounted.
I'm not going to have the fastest firing stuff here, but some people are going to have a real kick in the butt. I don't think we'll replace the flashpoint at the moment. We'll just leave him there as a nice little turrety thing. He can pew 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 itself away.
Loaded into cargo hold.
See how these paralyzers go. I don't think they're going to be very useful. A bit slow, probably. For another 312,000, I can have just as much shield capacity as I have armor. I mean, that seems like a smart idea. Yeah, let's do it, hey? Graviton based, positron based.
Mounted.
I mean, we got the money for it, we might as well spend it, eh? %10 more power. It's a lot of money for 10% more power. Make a save. Let's launch to space. See how long it takes us to shoot.
Without a radar.
What?
Can't launch without a radar.
What do you mean without a radar? Shield, got a thruster. Deep scanner. Oh. Mounted. That's what's wrong with it. Dumb. Okay, let's try that again. Now we can launch. We have a radar now. Okay. Let's just get out in space and blast some stuff and see how much
Planet Malta. Planetary exit was a success. Good journey.
Okay, I'm still firing most of my weapons at the same time.
proceed to land.
Let's go blow another $1.9 million on a slightly boosted power output.
Loaded into cargo hold.
Yeah, we're just going to lose all its value as soon as I take off. Just like anything you buy from a car dealership. Oh, snap!
1-8. This is Planet Malta. Planetary exit was a success. Good luck out there.
Oh, it gives you more time, yeah. Okay, probably worth it.
Go to.
Rather than jumping through a bunch of other systems, if wherever we're going here takes us directly back to where we need to go, let's take that. But again, let's fly around the big green star, because I don't want to blow up in the big green star after I got a new ship. See, some of the stars have this nice little chronosphere on the side here, like there. And sometimes that's where their edge is, but sometimes it's out here, and you're flying along, and all of a sudden half your hull's gone. You're going, why is my ship on fire? And that's basically it, yeah. Planet. Let's get close enough to at least scan its identity in. I don't think this is landable out here, but you know. I do know there's some missing people in this cloud.
Danger. Radiation damage detected.
And you get radiation damage being in here too. Ooh. An oddity in the annals of human exploration. While initial surveys indicated a seemingly idyllic world of thick forests and low fogs, the first expedition to make planetfall quickly earned an essential component of the planetary ecology was a fast-acting organic poison fatal to human beings. Bugger. That's why it's restricted.
Objective reached.
Okay, now this is interesting. Why do I have a mission waypoint out here? The game's expecting me to see something here, isn't it? Omicron Beta, Omicron Theta, Tau 27, Omicron Beta, Omicron Theta, we don't want to go there. Okay, we are going to have to go back Tau 37. Boo, we did all that flying for very little. Oh, let's go to G4. See if we can find any of those ships, eh? G... F... G4.
Go to.
Better not crash to this planet on the way. Well, I'm apparently taking much hull damage, which I'll not complain about that. I wonder if we can modify our species to be poison resistant to that and land on that world and live there. That's interesting sound. Oh no, I recognise the sound now, it's fine. Oh. That is a suspicious looking jump hole. Uh-oh. Nomads. We may get wasted here.
Anomaly detected. Incoming missile.
Oh, we're going to get wasted a little bit. Now, nomads don't have shields. These are the space aliens, by the way. We've run into them. Normally I would never be this part of the game at this point, because I get wasted immediately. But I've got a really big fight at this time. Well, these guys have had their ships upgraded too for this mod. This is cool. I'm taking a few hits here. They definitely have upgraded ship design, that's for sure. Pretty cool. Come on, come on. The outcasts have been burying their dead around this place for years. That's why there's all these ships here.
Anomaly detected.
and more nomads will come out of the hole and attack me.
Shield failed. Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Shield restored.
So we need to get back to Tower 37.
Incoming missile.
Oh, okay. The nomads have got cruise disruptors now.
Shield failed. Shield restored. Shield failed.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Restored. Shield failed. All breach enemy. Incoming missile. All breach enemy.
Yeah, I died. Yeah. Whoops. That's what happens when you start fights. So what point are we up to here on the autosave? Was this after we bought our fancy power engine or not? Just after we bought our fancy power generator.
Loaded into cargo hold.
So nomads are still going to be a pain in the butt to fight, apparently. Oh well, that's okay. Let's get back and see what the next mission is.
Freelancer Omicron 1-8. This is Planet Malta. Planetary exit was a success. Good luck out there.
Go to.
Bandit is under fire. Looks like I've got some company.
Ooh. Got a new follower.
Anomaly detected.
Sorry guys, I couldn't even see the chat.
Dock access granted.
Why limit the anti-poison to all poisons, Epic Meme Burger? I'm not sure where. Actually, I don't want the chat on now that I can actually see it. Lightning looking things that happen occasionally. I believe it in game explained as just discharging the clouds from all the particles clashing together, the same as a normal storm. Oh, no. Nothing wrong with your name, mate. It's an internet handle. That's cool. They're all meant to be weird, aren't they? Why limit the anti-poison to all poisons? I meant all poisons on that world, so... What's going on here? Are we stuck? Yes, we were. We went too close to the sun. Yeah, basically space lightning, yeah. The phenomenon that causes lightning in our atmosphere can happen in other cloud structures as well, even if they're in space. There's no... I'm pretty sure, I don't know the exact physics of it, but I'm pretty sure there's no actual requirement to have an atmosphere to have an electrostatic discharge, so... But in the game, it's probably just a cool way to light up rocks and stuff in the clouds. Some of the since they've done on this mod, they've done a lot of texture and lighting changes. Some of the textures and rocks show up outside the clouds. Like, for example, these big rocks here, I normally wouldn't see them in the base game outside the cloud, and I definitely wouldn't see them suddenly appear. But these other rocks that I'm now flying through, the smaller ones, those in some of these sections in the game, they're, especially in the Badlands, it's very dark, so you get a lot of the space lightning is used to highlight that. So well, if you're hanging and washing out in the space, probably not the best idea. It'd freeze solid to start with, so. And that's and of course you'd have to go in and out of your spacesuit every time you got a load too. Think about it. Actually, would it freeze solid? No, the water would boil off first, wouldn't it? Because it'd go to as you went through your airlock. I'm hoping you go out of your airlock with your space laundry and not just, you know, opening a random window and throwing it out there without a spacesuit on. That'd be pretty silly. And no fun, for sure. I mean, there are some ice clouds around here, so if you took your if you hung your laundry off your spaceship and flew through the ice cloud, oh no, that'd just make it really, that'd just get ice crystals on it. And then when it went back into the planet, it'd probably just burn off anyways. I don't know how fast these ships land, because the game doesn't show that stuff. I mean, if you it'd probably some form of dry. Yeah, I suppose it probably would dry, because the water would boil out of it, wouldn't it? Yeah. So if you hung it all on a rack and then just depressurized your laundry room, all the water would boil off. I don't know what that would do to your actual washing machine, but if it wasn't full of water at the time, probably not much. Probably, yes, it would be cold afterwards, I'd imagine. Oh, we need a space nerd. I wonder if we can call the ISS and ask them. They probably know.
Go to.
Yes, water is H2O. No, you had it right. Oh, did you type a 0 accidentally? Now we get to run the gauntlet through the trade lanes that don't like me again. Waha! Yep, we're taking the jump hole back, okay. Alright. That's fine. Not fussed. Yep, I know you don't like me jump gate, but I'm just going to dock and then go away very quickly and you won't see me. Goodbye. No, it's just water boils at... If you lower the pressure on water, it doesn't stay liquid. Water is liquid at Earth's atmospheric pressure. Yeah, the whole molecule would leave. It wouldn't break the atomic bonds between them, no. You'd have to put energy into it to break the atomic bonds. What the heck? No, I went the wrong way. That's what happened. Oh, no, I want to dock with a mission waypoint. This new shield's working great. I mean, it's getting hammered. It's not even moving. Oh no, there we go. Now I'm taking some damage. There we go. That's better. I went the wrong way before. I'm going to go back this way. My bad. Yeah, the molecules wouldn't actually break, wouldn't split into their atoms. No. You wouldn't get a H2, well, that'd still be a molecule. You wouldn't get a H2 molecule and then an O atom. You'd just, all the H2O as a whole would just leave as a molecule. Yeah, I'm gonna like this shield, I think. It's gonna be very handy for the next part of this game. First time I've had a very heavy level, like an actual level 10 fighter in this game at this stage. Unless, of course, you mod it, you know, unless, of course, I modified my save file or something, which I have done back in the day. But we're doing a legit playthrough this time, just what you get in the game, no modifying the save files. Don't even know if the save modifying program even runs still. Probably does. I'm surprised how many of these programs still work. That's Windows for you. Amazing backwards compatibility, even with all the problems it brings. Okay, we're taking another trade lane, or are we just busting out on our own now? Busting out on our own now. Alright, cool. Run away. That's cool. A hexagon pattern on the shields when you get hit.
Freelancer Omicron 1. Area clear. No bandits in sight. Attention all ships in the area. This is Planet Kyushu. We're reading new.
Yeah, it's easy in theory until thermodynamics comes along and kicks you in the butt.
Warning. Sensor
And air
efficiency
resistance.
reduced.
Man, air resistance. Oof. Don't even get me started on air resistance. Well, they haven't done much dumb stuff yet, have they? They've, actually made a relatively good, by all reports, satellite internet network that's actually fast and not super duper expensive. So, I don't know. I think SpaceX is, if you ignore the CEO, no, sorry, if you ignore Elon, I think SpaceX as a company isn't bad at all. Of course, we'll have to wait and see how it goes, because, again, I'm not quite fond of having global satellite internet networks really being in the hands of individual private companies, but I'm not going to be able to do anything about that, so it's just more of a philosophical difference, I suppose.
Detecting. Dock. Access granted.
Oh, I still love that animation. I always thought the jump hole animations were so much nicer than the jump gates. Did I just point all... Did my spaceship just point all its guns at itself? It did. That's dumb. Well, you know, if you got lots of money and can afford to buy a company, why wouldn't you carry a sinking if you wanted to be smart? Look, that's probably the kind... To be fair, I probably would have thought of that as an idea. But... And, you know, if I had enough money to just outright buy Twitter, I probably would have even done that, you know? Look, I bought it all in the kitchen sink. To her. You know, so from one perspective, I can see the joke. I still don't think I'd like to hang out with the bloke. But anyway, I never will, so won't be me.
We show hostile contacts in the area. Prepare to engage.
So people fighting me? Nope. What is the time? Oh, 38 minutes past midnight.
Radiation damage detected.
Red Dwarf. There's a TV show called Red Dwarf. Don't know what it's about. Just remember the name.
Warning. Sensor efficiency.
Yes, the original game was released in 2003. Yep. It's a really good game too. We had our first... 2003? No, I think we got our first Windows computer in about 2001. First one my family had. And this game came out in 2003. And I got around and got a copy of it and played it, and it was awesome. And we couldn't play it on the original computer we had because the graphics card kept crashing out when I tried to leave the first system. It let me play the game up until I went into the jump gate, and then the jump gate would, or the animation of the jump gate would cause my graphics card to lock up and crash. And it turned out the graphics card had a faulty capacitor or rectifier or something on it, but we got it replaced under warranty. And then, yeah, then I could finally play the actual game.
I've got one of them on my tail.
Yes, it was released with the hit game Call of Duty. I played that too. Not as much as I played this, though, because I played the story of Call of Duty and then just didn't play anything else, so... But yeah, I think the original Call of Duty was pretty good. I think I've got a copy of that kicking around here somewheres too. Alright, let's dock with Kyoto base. Find out the next leg of the story.
Roger that. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 1. Destination. We're en route from the Honshu system.
Oh yeah, Command and Conquer's pretty good. I actually have 0 installed at the moment. I'm teaching the son to play it, so he also enjoys it.
This is Kyoto. To Heavy Fighter Trader, transmit your ID code and designation. This is Dragons Red 7, submitting data. Received your transmission, Dragons Red 7. What is your destination?
Yeah, I'm not really into
Dragons Silver 9.
Twitch multiplayer games or any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, like chess, but with guns and planes and helicopters, yeah, exactly. That saber still looks awesome. Alright, let's get a quick fixing of the ship so we're ready to go. We have radiation damage everywhere, but that's fine, because we got lots of money. Countermeasure flares, tab pole lines. I'm not spending $7,000 on a missile, that's mad. Anything about the thrusters? Autobots and shield batteries are full. Didn't keep any cargo because we lost it all. Alright, let's go to the bar and see what's going on. Do we have anything from Trent? Oh. Could certainly get used to the way they dress. Okay, Trent. Cool.
I'm glad you have arrived. I have news. As we feared, Governor Takagi is indeed alive. I am told that he has secretly left the palace and has moved the artifacts to his fortified retreat, a remote planetoid with many defenses. But I have come up with a plan that should get us both what we want. Shall we proceed?
Okay, attack Takagi's fortified base in the Tohoku system. Probably pronounced that wrong too. You have to enter his base and steal the Proteus tome out of Takagi's control. Heavily protected, very difficult, but I've got a better spaceship this time. Ha 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 ha. And the Proteus tome is our reward. What happens if we decline?
I'm not ready to go up against Takagi's men so soon.
I'm disappointed to hear that. I must say I expected more.
Wow, that was the least interesting blow-up I've ever seen.
I must say, I am surprised to see you again.
Don't be.
Have you reconsidered so quickly?
Have you reconsidered so quickly? What if I literally went and did 3 missions if he come back and would say the same thing?
Okay, let's do it. Have you told Junie yet?
This is for us alone, Mr. Trent.
I see.
Come, we have no time to waste. My attack squad is ready. I'll brief you in space.
This guy is ready to go. I like it. Prepared. Let's go blow stuff up. Yeah, blowing stuff up.
Freelancer Omicron 1-8. This is Kyoto. Everything's a go for launch. Good luck out there.
Mr. Trent, my informants report that Takagi is preparing to leave his fortress. We have a little time. Takagi's arch is only one system away from here, in Tohoku. The Blood Dragons discovered a jump hole to them over 20 years ago. I'm uploading the coordinates.
The heck is this guy? Oh, bounced off the asteroid. Pew pew. There he is. Hi, Ozu. Hello. Alright.
Go to.
Let's go to Tohoku. Don't crash into the asteroid this time, that'd be good. There we go.
We have to go faster.
I'm going faster, Ozu. It's okay.
Trent!
I did that.
Ozu! I heard you're leaving. What's going on?
We are attempting to retrieve the Proteus tome, Junko. We're flying to Takagi's arch.
No! That's suicide! The arch is too well defended.
This is our last chance, Junko. Takagi is leaving for Rhineland.
There must be another way.
We have decided to attack Takagi's base with full force. We will find the tome and kill Takagi. Wish us luck. Ozu out.
Just don't get yourselves killed.
We're approaching the hole now. It will bring us very close to his base. There it is, Mr. Trent. Go ahead and jump. A fighter wing is awaiting us on the other side.
Dock. Access granted.
Purple's line of destiny. With the possibility of death. Although a very diminished possibility of death, because class 10 ship. It is a little bit Gru-like, isn't it? I mean, I can see the resemblance. I see where you're coming from.
Takagi has drastically increased his patrols within the last few hours.
Gru just likes putting points on everything.
Expecting an attack. We're flying to a nearby outpost of the Blood Dragons. I'm uploading the coordinates. Mr. Trent, take the lead. We'll follow you.
Go to.
This game is always ready to make you do all the hard work of
We have to be
navigating.
careful. This system is littered with hidden defense systems and patrol wings. No contacts so far. Maybe we're lucky. Outpost Ryuko, this is Lieutenant Ozu.
Lieutenant, we have monitored your operation and are standing by. Our forces are at your disposal. Long-range radar indicates that there are a large number of ships assembled in the area near the arch. It appears Takagi is leaving his fortress.
If Takagi escapes, we'll forever miss our opportunity to retrieve the tome and end that demon's life. We have to hurry.
We are uploading the coordinates of the arch into your neural net. Long live the dragons!
Dragon 2, you know his base defenses. What is our best option?
You and Mr. Trent should approach from beneath the base. Located there is a large cylindrical stabilizer used to reinforce the structure of the planetoid. The safest approach would be through this opening. We will attempt to occupy his forces and draw them away from the base. That should buy you enough time to break in, hopefully unnoticed.
Commandant. This is the Tohoku Planetary Arch. Once one of the wonders of Kusari ingenuity. Now it is a fortress of deceit and evil. Dragons, proceed to the target. I am picking up several contacts. We have to destroy those ships. Engage!
Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
Got a hostile on my 6.
Warning. Leaving mission area. Incoming missile. Danger. Radiation damage detected.
We got the first one.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
Quick, land on the arch. Good work. I will meet you on the deck.
Do you think Takagi's gone?
We'll soon find out.
Some plan. Just shoot everything. I could have done that myself.
Sometimes the simplest solutions are the best.
I mean, I can't argue with him. Yeah, it's very polite of them to stop shooting, wasn't it?
There.
How? I can't even see it from here. Is it the sparkly thing? Oh, no, that must be it. That looks more like a tome in the middle of the table there. And it's on a convenient stand.
Proteus tome.
There we go. That's right, rig the place to blow.
Now
Don't put...
for Takagi.
Think it will be that easy, do you?
Well, as you said, sometimes the simplest solutions.
Neural gas. Locked.
Not for long. Stand back.
See, Trent, if you hadn't put your gun down, you could have shot it earlier, but no. How did that guy have neural gas and not... This guy was unprepared. He had neural gas but no cameras.
Breathtaking, isn't it? It is one much like this. You and your dragon friend here have broken into my home and killed my servants to deprive me of the Proteus storm and my life. Why? Why? No, no. Keep your seat. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. Not until we have had a chance to talk, Mr. Trent. Leave us.
Great search job, guards.
What's to keep me from killing you right now and taking the tome?
I think I'm more than a match for the two of you. On the other hand, maybe I should even the odds.
Oh!
Be sure, Mr. Trent. Do you really know with whom you are dealing? You're going to tell me what I want to know. About
Okay.
the tome, the order, everything.
Bad dude with glowing eyes. Ooh, a spaceship. Okay, the bad dude with glowing eyes is not immune to spaceship fire. I'll take that. Oh, he's a bit immune to it. I think he's just got a cool sword launcher in his arm. Yeah, you should have stabbed him harder, mate. That was pretty badass. Okay, okay. We can do that. Turn Proteus Tome to Junior. Fly back to Kyoto base with Lord Hakera as quickly as possible. Hakera. Sorry. Takagi dead and a large portion of his forces defeated. Are we sure he's dead though? I mean, he did take a few shots from a spaceship in the face. He could have just not died yet. Let's find out. Hey Ulrich.
We have to get back.
Glad to see you here, glad to see you're safe. Good to know.
Hurry.
Oh, we're just running away. Okay, we're just running away. I'll take that. I'll come back and take this base over one day. I'm gonna live here. This looks very fancy.
What the? My radar is showing new enemies.
All right, people, here we go. All escorts engage. Trent, I need help over here.
We are on our way to your position.
Acknowledged. Trent, watch yourself. This is gonna get rough.
Gotta roll in forces. Ow. Alright, fine, I'll just shoot you down then. Suck it, giant slow gunboat. Alright, one gunboat. Next target. Well, if anyone needed proof that Rhinelander was really controlling things around here. Okay, so angry guy in a dress with glowing eyes was not happy about us trying to steal his fancy tome. That's fine, I understand that. We did blow up some of his friends, I can understand the annoyance there. Now we've got more naval forces. This is probably those ships left over from before. Come back, jerk. Yeah, this guy's good. Yeah, I'm not overly fussed about an incoming missile. I'm more fussed about how this guy keeps getting away from my shots. He's gone. Alright, what do we got here? One gunboat that's for some reason very far away. Okay, we're just going to missile him to death? Cool.
Got him. That should set them back for a while. We have to get the hell out of here. Come on. Wait. Where's Ozu?
He didn't make it. He sacrificed his life to end Tekagi's reign.
How?
He was killed by a nomad. We only know a few things about them. They are a species with the ability to possess humans, and have been slowly infiltrating the colonies. It appears that they are mostly targeting high-ranking government and military officials. Tekagi was one of these people. Up until today, no one had ever seen a nomad, and lived to talk about it. We can talk about this more later. I will explain when we are in Chugoku. We've reached the jump hole. And Mr. Trent, please go first.
Dock, access granted.
I'll do you one better, Ulrich. I already have beaten him. I've got the video of that up on my YouTube channel. In the Dromedary freighter specifically.
Lord Hakeda.
I mean, it did take like 8 goes, but I did it, so...
How long have you known about these nomads?
Before we ever met, the Order was founded to protect us from the nomads. About 2 months ago, a Rhineland expedition to an uncharted planet found something. Soon after that, key positions in the Rhineland government were replaced, and Rhineland's politics became more and more aggressive. We believe these nomads attempted to infiltrate the Liberty government when Admiral Schultzky came to visit Manhattan. We had to prevent this at all costs, which is why we destroyed the Donau.
Okay, so space aliens are taking over
We're
people.
approaching Kyoto. This is Lord Hakera. We are on approach.
We have been awaiting you for some time, Lord Hakera. What news do you bring?
Our mission was successful. We have the Proteus Tome and Lord Tekagi is dead. But we paid a high price for this. Lieutenant Ozu is gone.
Understood. Long live the dragons. His sacrifice was not in vain. You are cleared to land.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 2.
Yes, I think you can definitely get up to at least here with a freighter only. I did do most of the game in a dromedary once I was able to get one. And it does make for a lot easier in between missions because you can just trade your way up to the cash level that you need, which is good. But yeah, you can do the race with Hovis. Oh, in a Britannia freighter. I didn't try it with a Britannia freighter.
I know this is hard to absorb, Mr. Trent, but Rhineland is not our only enemy in this conflict. More sacrifices are being made than you will ever hear in the news. Men like Ozu are dying every day.
Can you really be so callous about him being killed like that?
He knew the risks.
Well, I didn't. Why didn't anyone tell me?
What? That we were being invaded by an alien force we didn't understand? That we had finally come up against something that was more powerful than our own hubris? Would that have helped? That's why the Order was formed, Trent. The peace we are fighting for. That's why it was so important for you and brave Ozu to get that thing at all costs. Because it's important to the nomads. There. Now you know. How does it feel, Freelancer?
That's pretty rude. I did an awful lot of helping these people. Freelancer, come on, mate. Done a lot of work around here, jeez. Yeah, with the Hovis race, I found the way I eventually got through it was trying to follow his tail, his little stream that comes off the back of his ship, very closely, and then those couple of sharp corners about 2/3 of the way through, I was strafing into them as well. So strafing out left to turn an angle through 2 gates in the same plane and then strafing right to try and recover from it. It did work, but yeah, it took me a few goes, because not smart. And a couple of times I crashed into rocks and went ricocheting off things, which really kind of ruined the run, you know. I would not like to do it in that thing. I would definitely not like to do the run in that thing. Although I could win easily, I could just shoot him. But then it did fail because I shot Hovers, so. And he's very touchy about that for some reason. Even though he tries to light you up at the end of it. Rude. Disinfect, is that better than any of these? Nope. Is it fire faster? Nope. Gone. Drone mines, don't need them. Paralyzed missiles. I don't think these are worth $7.5 each. You know, they're very expensive, and when I was firing them, they were just busy like leaving the area and not even doing anything. So I'm thinking we get rid of them, because I'm not buying $354,000 more of them for what they do. Get rid of the paralyzer missile. Should put that disinfector on instead. Yeah, let's buy that. Maybe we'll stick that on. Disinfector. Yeah, alright. Cruise disruptor? No, I don't really need a cruise disruptor. Yeah, you're right, Epic. He should have gone for the head. Then we would have been able to blow his ass up. But that's what happens when you're a goose. Oh, H fuel. Oh, not going all the way back to Tower 37. Sell that. Scrap metal, sell. Alright, what's our next mission goal around here? Meet Junie in the Kyoto base bar. Okay. Kind of snapped at Hakura when we landed. So many people have died, and it seems like this constant hunt Rhineland has for us is never going to end. I really wasn't expecting all this when I first met Junie on Manhattan. I just wanted to make some cash and explore the galaxy. Now I'm some kind of freedom fighter. I'd give anything to have Freeport 7 back and for Lonergan to have just given me my money. It seems like war is breaking out everywhere though, and I guess if I wasn't here, things would be just as bad everywhere else. I better take on a few missions and load up. I'm willing to bet things are about to go to hell.
Am I interrupting anything?
No. Lord Hakira was just telling me about Ozu, how he died. I'm glad you made it back, though.
Thanks to Lord Hakira.
Unnecessary. But there is one thing that I do need your help with, if you're up to it.
Lord Hakira's got a new logo on his shirt too. That's not the original. Herr von Clausen has vital information about the Nomads. It is imperative to extract the informant alive. Fly to New Berlin. Great. Find von Clausen and bring him back to Kasari space. Alright, so Rhineland's just going all out murder everybody, and the Nomads have complete control over the Rhineland military. It'll be difficult for anyone to get into the heart of Rhineland territory, but it will likely be harder to get it with a wanted spy on board that's far from mankind in the colonies. Let's say no.
Hakira, I need some time.
That is one commodity we do not have. However, I believe you are von Clausen's best chance of survival, so I will wait until you are ready.
That's very accepting. You do that with Junie normally, she's busy snapping your head off. Which is fair enough, we're trying to save the world here. Oh, sorry, the galaxy here. So, don't have time to waste for that.
Glad you made it back, Trent. Good to see you again.
Good to be back. So tell me what you got.
Well, I could pass along a rumor I've heard. Interested?
Keep talking. I'm here.
All right, this is what I heard.
Okay, wasn't really an interesting rumor. Alright, so these guys aren't in the Cardamine. Alright, fair enough. But they're selling it. Weird.
So, have you decided to help me after all?
I owe you one, Hakata.
Fine. Do you remember when we first met and I had lost contact with an operative of mine in Rhineland?
Yeah.
His name is von Clausen. He is an agent for the Order who operates deep in Rhineland space. He apparently has discovered vital information about Rhineland's plans, but we've had trouble contacting him. He is in terrible danger. His only chance is to be extracted.
From Rhineland?
New Berlin. You're perfect for the job because Bretonia is still neutral. I would ask Miss Zane to go, but for obvious reasons that would be inappropriate.
Right.
And besides, I'm sending her back with the Proteus tome to Dr. Quintain. You must leave at once, Mr. Trent. I will make sure you have all the information you may need. Come along, Junko.
Good luck.
Fair enough. Alright, so we already fixed our ship, so we're good to go. I thought Trent was from Bretonia originally, not New Berlin.
You are cleared for...
Trent, change of plans. Take the lead. We just got news that Rhineland has invaded the Sigma systems. All bases and jump gates there are now under Rhineland control. But there is another option.
The Blood Dragons know of an uncharted jump hole in Sigma 13 that can take you all the way to New Berlin, if we move quickly. We will escort you there, then you are on your own.
It's very nice of them, isn't it? What a time saver.
Anomaly detected.
So jump, you guys gonna tell me to jump it?
We are near the jump hole to Sigma 13.
There we go.
Proceed, Kobo. Trent, I will follow you through.
Dock. Access granted.
Oh, just bash that rock with my shield. Kick that rock's butt.
We have to be careful. According to our informants, a large Rhineland fleet is amassing in this area. Mr. Trent, take the lead.
That fleet. Would that be the fleet, Hakura? Would it? Would that be the fleet, do you think? Is that possibly the fleet, mate? Because it looks like the fleet to me. They should really turn their navigation lights off. I'm going faster, chill out. I don't want to, but I am. They turn their nav lights off, they'll be a lot harder to see, but they're not the world's smartest fleet, are they?
Oh my lord.
The reports were accurate. Rhineland seems to be moving their entire northern fleet into Sigma.
They spotted us.
Well, duh! Hope they spotted us. If they didn't, they'd be a pretty terrible army. One battleship down. Oh, no, that's friendly. Don't shoot the friendlies. Stop shooting me in the butt. Where are you going? Stop turning. Yeah, you little jerk. Yeah, you weren't expecting that, were you? Story mission. Oh, that's a bit of lag. That's a bit of lag for me. Did that thing just blow a cloud of... There we go. It just blew a cloud of dust as it died. That's cool. That is definitely not the base game. I think those were the explosions you were looking for, Epic. I mean, it's obviously not real debris, it's just texture, but I'll take it. Hey, stop that. No getting away. No, this thing's making short work of all that stuff. Suck it, battleship. Fernia. Yeah, no, sorry, I gotta get this battleship, hey. Can't have much of a northern fleet if I blow it up. Yeah! Yeah! Suck it.
Trent, we have to go faster.
Okay, alright, we'll go, come on. I blew up the stupid, big, dumb spaceship. I don't know which waypoint I'm going to, guys. Hang on, I'm gonna look for it. There it is. Okay.
Sewers have turned away.
They have bigger fish to catch than us.
With the Liberty fleet advancing into Kepler, Kusari will get crushed in the middle.
They don't have bigger fish to fire. I just blew up the, like, 2 gunboats, at least 1 battleship, and a whole bunch of fighters. We gotta be the biggest fish in the area by now. Apparently the Nomads are not much for future planning.
Danger.
What is this place?
Damage detected.
What you see here are the remains of the decisive battle in the 80-year war between Rhineland and the GMG. The jump hole is directly ahead of us.
This jump hole will take you to New Berlin. This is as far as Lord Hikira and I can go. Kusari's citizens in Rhineland are being arrested on sight. Or worse.
Von Clausen is awaiting you on New Berlin. It is imperative that we bring him out alive. Good luck, Trent.
Alright, gents. I'm sure I can do it. I look totally like a white guy. And I can speak very good German. That was terrible German. Never mind. Do a terrible TV German. Alright, cool. We're here. No one's shooting at me. I'll take that as a win. I don't know which way we're going to this trade land, but we'll find out in a minute. Planet New Berlin, that looks like where we want to go. Let's join the trade lane. I don't like how these trade lanes let you join in anywhere along the length. You don't have to go to the start of them. It's very convenient. I don't know how they figure out where you are, but that's fine. See, none of these guys know who I am. That's why they're not shooting me.
Trent, Akira here. We hear that Von Clausen's safe house has been penetrated. He's on the run. You have to find him quickly.
Yeah, I will. In a sec. Can I dock with that? I can dock with the Odo shipyard. Probably pronouncing that wrong too.
Docking not allowed. Docking.
Ah, game's stopping me. It wants me to be like focused on my mission and stuff. Rude. I'm not going to fight these gunboats just because I don't want to, and I'll just annoy everybody. Then they'll be like, "You've been discovered." Game over.
Acknowledged. Your request to land is granted. Please proceed to land.
My good sir, may we interest you in a reading for what the future may hold for you?
No, thanks.
Contact the dearly departed? Help you find someone?
No.
Mr. Blix here is never wrong about such things. He says you are looking for someone. For Herr von Clausen?
Does he speak for himself?
Mr. Blix has connections to sources on a higher plane.
And what about you?
No, not I, sir. I was gifted with being a listener. Together, we are the eyes and ears for certain people who are willing to pay for such divine services. We are in the employ of one such man now, the man you seek. You see, we have been waiting for you for some time.
Why?
To deliver a message. You are to meet Herr von Clausen on the old terraforming platform on the planet Holstein, within the Frankfurt system. Don't worry, Mr. Trent. The gods are smiling upon you. When you get there, the time will be right.
Big guy that's got way too much of a connection to crystals. None of these people like me. I don't think I'll hang out here. And that guy probably wants me to pay him $1 bazillion. Huh? Yep. $1.5 bazillion. Yeah, I went to that, and I haven't uploaded episode 7 yet, but to YouTube, but I went to that the other day, and to the Kavash Hypergate, and went through it and promptly got stomped on the other side. So should have done that. But, you know, I saw a giant thing. I was like, I've totally got to fly through that now, don't I? Horn Viper, 700 meters. We get the... It's not really worth it. It's pretty garbage, actually. Give us some more mines.
Loaded into cargo hold.
I don't really want to get a torpedo launcher. What I could do with a torpedo launcher. Ooh. Defense turrets. Jeez, that's not far around, is it? Wow. Shield battery's full, nanobots are full. Okay, not really worried about that. What cargo do we have that we need to flog? I'll launch the space in a minute game. I'll do what I want. Alright, H fuel. These guys are selling cardamide. This is an inner world. This never happens. The mod team have moved all this stuff around. It's going to throw me completely off for trading later on. We're not going back to New Tokyo to sell this. Yeah, no. Just dump it all. Any money's good money at this point. And since I don't have trading details in any other places, I'm not going to be able to move ahead with that. Alright. Let's go see if we can find Herr von Clausen. Let's see if we can dock with that space station now.
1-8. This is Planet New Berlin.
Yeah.
I'm Max Fisher, a friend of Mr. Blix. He asked me to accompany you on your way to Holstein. Follow me.
Dock.
We're taking the trade lane to the Frankfurt Gate. I'm also a good friend of Herr von Clausen. He and I have been providing Lord Hakera with information ever since the nomads infiltrated the Rhineland government.
Dock with the ring.
Docking not allowed. Dock denied. Dock. Docking not allowed.
Yep,
Why are we going so slow? Trent, give more power to the engines.
Yeah. I'm just trying to pick up stuff on the way, guys. Come on. Game says no, though. Gotta follow the story now.
Dock access granted.
I think we'll pick up Herr von Clausen.
Identify yourselves.
Freya, this is Daumann Freighter DHC 3417. We're transporting supplies to Planet Holstein.
Acknowledge. DHC 3417. You're clear to proceed.
Mr. Trent, please go first.
Dock access granted.
I think we'll pick up Herr von Clausen and then I will have to get off for the night. Because it is getting very late where I live. And I do need to, unfortunately, work tomorrow. Well, later today might be more accurate. But we won't tell work that.
We're approaching the trade lane. Take the lead.
This is a lot of parked ships, guys. I mean, what do you expect me to do here? I mean, I could kill you all, you know, but I won't, because I don't feel like it at the moment.
Dock access granted.
The Rhineland military has been brutally suppressing any and all opposition to the war with Kusari. We are about to pass by Mannheim Station. Word is that the military has detained hundreds of journalists and activists there. Nobody knows if they're alive or dead.
Well, that's the first stage to having a successful military campaign, is control the narrative. I mean, it's horrible for free speech and your populace, but If you want to have a good military campaign, you don't let anyone else know about it until they suddenly get blown up.
We're coming up on Holstein. It's that water planet on our right. So far, so good.
Right, let's go to our water planet. It's a little bit far away from a trade lane. That's okay though. That's what we've got cruise engines for.
Scanning. Cargo.
Trent, this is Hakira. We have a slight change to our extraction plan. It is no longer possible for you to return to Kusari. The Rhineland fleet has invaded Honshu. We will rendezvous with you in the Hamburg system. I will transmit precise coordinates later. Hakira out.
Here we are. I've got a rendezvous with the Bunchu agent on the southwestern continent. Give my regards to Herr von Clausen. Good luck, Trent.
He was a nice bloke. I liked him. That's what.
Your request to land is granted.
Looks like we're really ramping up into war now. Space aliens know they're in trouble, so they're just going to blow everybody up if they don't comply. Well, it's effective strategy. I guess that's her von Clausen's ship. What the hell is that? Checking his neck for...
Are you Mr. Trent?
Von Clausen.
You weren't followed, were you?
I don't think so.
Good. I can't say how pleased I am to see you. Jana and Blix told me you were coming.
Interesting pair.
Blix took the liberty of reading your thoughts while you were on New Berlin. I'm sorry for the intrusion. I had to be sure that whoever Hakira sent had not been tampered with. A man in my position can never be too careful.
I understand. Now let's get you out of here while we still can.
No argument here, Mr. Trent.
Alright, we've got her von Clausen. Let's get out of here before we get shot down.
Holstein, Hakira told me there's a change of plans. The Order will send ships to meet us in the Hamburg system.
Perfect. That fits well into my plans. I have a piece of unfinished business I want to take care of. We have to fly to a nearby rebel base. An informant recently supplied me with construction blueprints for a new type of vessel being built by the Rhineland military. It is unlike any other ship, Mr. Trent. The design is alien. I have contacted a friend of mine who leads a rebel group that opposes the new Rhineland regime. Their base is not far from here.
Under attack! This is Bunchu Station, Bruxelles. All friendly units, please respond.
This is von Clausen. We are engaging the Rhinelanders.
Herr von Clausen.
You're a Rhinelander, mate. Engaging the enemy, bro. One down. I think I got two. Oh. Yeah, I hurt my nose. And I'm not fussed about your missiles, okay? At this stage in the game, if you're not a nomad, you're not doing any damage. Or if you're on a lot of fighters, anyways.
And still he attacks. Rhinelander, don't you see? Today you will die. It's over.
Herr von Clausen, the Bunchu are thankful for your assistance.
You're welcome. Trent, go ahead and dock. I will follow.
Ah, landing on Bunchu base, and I think I might stop here for tonight.
Roger that. Your request to dock is granted. Please
But thank you guys
proceed
for
to dock 2.
coming on and watching. It's nice to chat with someone. It's been pretty quiet in the chat room these last few nights and last few episodes. I'm going to have to actually keep it open now.
The Bunchu? I've never heard of them.
They're good people, Trent. good people in a bad land.
Herr von Clausen, I'm glad to see you made it. And this must be your way out.
Yes, my savior, Trent. This is Klaus Botzler, leader of the Bunshu rebels. How are you holding out?
Very badly, I'm afraid. The Rhineland regulars have been hitting us with everything they've got recently. But we are still ready for you. Our attack wing will meet you both at the rendezvous point as planned.
Excellent, my friend. Today we will put a stop to the Chancellor's secret weapon. Trent, you have no idea how difficult it was to betray my world in order to save it.
No, I don't. But I am willing to help you finish what you started.
Thank you.
Got on board pretty quick, didn't you, Trent? Alright, we'll do a little bit of ship maintenance, make sure everything's sorted out for the next episode. Ooh, do they have any cool spaceships here? They have a battle. Everyone's selling battleships in this game, jeez. They have a light fighter, okay. Which, not too bad. And they have a stiletto. So the stiletto is the baby version of the saber. Or it's the heavy fighter version of the saber. I think I'll stick with the saber. Because there's way more damage in that. Alright. What do we got to flog here? Horn Viper, we don't need one of them. Mines, got torpedoes, got all that kind of stuff. Okay, good. Pick up any cool cargo we could flog? Probably not. Oh, escape pods. Let them go. Jeez, that's expensive. Why would we take chemical waste and sell it here? It's a terrible idea. Might be another option. Nerve toxin. Okay, that's more what I expect to see at a pirate base. Alright, well, thank you everyone for being here tonight. It's been great fun, as usual. And we'll make a quick save for episode 8. So we know what we're up to. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you.